All right, today's video, we're out in the woods. This is one of my deer hunting spots, and as you can see, things look a lot different when all the leaves fill in. That's why it's important to look at your spots, not only in the fall, but look at them in the spring and the summer. Over here was really full last year. I did some trimming, as you can see, but now it opened that whole thing up. The deer seem to always come off of that ridge when they come in. They also travel that power line, and there's a creek right over here that they follow. So this is the Big Dog ladder stand. It's the biggest stand that I own, 22 feet off the ground, 22 feet. So we're going to go ahead and climb up it just to make sure it's still secure, and I'll take you along for the climb. Biggest thing is when you climb these stands, you just make sure you have good footing, because you don't have a harness on and you really can't use a harness. Now what you can use is a system called line lock. I don't have that system attached, but if you had that, you could hook a harness, which is a good idea. Anytime you're going up this high, it would be good to have a harness, but some kind of way to secure yourself. Anyway, just make sure that you're grabbing on both sides and you've got good footing. I just go really slow and make sure that I'm not going to fall. Fall from this distance would not be good. So here we are. I've got a couple things to put my bag on here. Put my gun on there. Clean this seat off. And we'll just sit down and take a look at the view. So again, when you're up here, if the deer come from that way, you got to be extremely still. But they're coming right off of that ridge. See that little ridge right there? They come down off that ridge. Last year I had one come right here, looked up and saw me and ran away. But anyway, it's a good shooting lane right there I made. They like to travel from there down to the creek. And then there's another good shooting lane right there. So all in all, this is a good spot. I would have liked it to have been turned that way, but now that it's, the only way to do it in this tree was to put it this way. But I do like being able to take advantage of that spot there. So anyway, that's today's video. Be safe out there. If you're gonna climb a tree, or if you're gonna climb a ladder stand, make sure you're safe.